All right. Just going to get myself organized here. Welcome, everybody. Just make sure you can, I'm going to make sure you can hear me. I am Sensei James, and I'm super excited today to have a chat with all my students across the world and give you some information about who I am and what I've been doing and why we're all here today. So I've just got all my comments over here. And as soon as you see the comments, I want you to jump on, send me your name and which country you're from, okay? We got people all around the world. All right, here we go. I'm just going to jump on. We got questions we're going to answer every single question you have about starting karate. Everything. All you have to do is write it on there. You'll see me writing. I'm going to write some stuff so I don't forget to answer your questions. Best age, I've got some stuff. So I'm going to start writing them. Write your questions now. Best age to start karate. We'll enter that. To start karate. All right. And welcome to all the new guys here as well. I'm sure we're going to have people coming across during and throughout. I'm Sensei James. I am here in Melbourne, Australia. As you can hear through probably my voice, it's an Australian accent. You can see outside, it is dark at the moment. It is 4 a.m. in the morning. But I thought to myself, I want the best time for you guys. So I got up at about 2:30, started preparing, and then I'm ready to go. I had my coffee and good to go. I think maybe a bit later on in the morning. Okay, so I'm gonna get you. Oh, it says a bit unconnected. All right, awesome. So I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about myself, just so you know about who I am and where I did karate. And I hope that you're gonna join and you're watching my videos and you're learning a lot of great quality karate. Okay. Ooh, compulsory to get flexible body. That's a good one. I'll write that down. All right, so I'm just going to quickly talk to you guys about myself and what I've done, so you know who you're training with and learning from. I started karate when I was 20, when I was 6 years of age, and I'm now 34. So I've been training for pretty much 28 years. I started just for fun, just to have some good time. I started with my brothers and my cousins, and we just went to training. We had a good time. And then when I was about 13, I started doing some competitions, and there is something in karate that you're going to learn. It's called kata. There's kumite and kata. Kumite is your fighting, a form of self-defense. And your other form is what we call kata, which is a selected performance of movements. If you type in, James Giuliano kata, you'll see me performing some katas on YouTube. And I competed around the world for around 12 to 13 years. I won a few international championships. Some of you from America, I won the US Open Kata Championships, and I won the Italian Open. And I got 2 times top 7 in the world at a World Championships. So I retired only in 2016 because I have a dojo. I decided after competing, I wanted to open up and teach and share my passion. As you can see, I have a lot of energy. This is how I am all the time. So now, the last 8 years, I've been teaching at my karate school, and it's been absolutely amazing, and it's going great. We have amazing students, and now I thought to myself, I want to impact more people around the world, and this is the way that I've chosen to do it, through the YouTube guide, Worldwide Karate Guide, and I guess that's why we're here today. So that's awesome. Keep chucking through in the messages. I won't forget you. I'm going to go back on all of them, which is great. All right, so before we continue, I'm just going to jump on and let's see who's here. We got Ayush. I'm going very good. You're from India. Fantastic. We've got, who else do we have? We've got Janatul. I'm sorry if I don't get your pronunciation correct. Welcome for yourself. I'm so happy you're here today. All right. Xavier, welcome. Then we've got merrymaking edit. I don't know your name, but welcome. I'm glad you're here. Yosways, welcome on board. Who else we got? I'll come back to them. All right. So I want you right now. This is so important. I want you to jump on the chat. I want you to write. If you had to think about what was the most important question for you starting karate. So you're at home, you go, I want to start karate today. All right, so I'm going to start off over here. Let's see. First question. I got some questions that won't relate 100%, but I'm going to answer them anyway. From Ayush Singh. My question is how to make an iron fist. So my answer to you is, I'm assuming you want a strong fist for your techniques. The strongest possible fist, if you have a look here with your hand, and I see this a lot with students, sometimes it seems like I think about, yeah, just close your fist, but it's not necessarily correct. Often what people do is they close their hands like this. They do this. They go like that. Can you see that? Thumb on the inside. Now, you have to ask yourself, is that going to be the strongest possible way? If I have my thumb on the inside and I punch something, my thumb is going to break, okay? So the next form is people do wrong is they go like that and then they do that. So you see the thumb's on the outside. So what will happen here, if you punch, your support on your fingers, if I show you here, will push and these knuckles can break because there's no support on these fingers. So the best way is you close here and the thumb goes over there. Does that make sense? Now when you get the push here, this thumb is supporting the main half of your hand. So when you punch, you're going to have a really strong iron fist. All right. What else do we have? Why do you want to start karate? Tell me why. Okay, we're moving on. All right, where we go. Come on, let's get. What is the best age to start karate? Fantastic question. What is the best age to start karate? Now, if you're young, let's put it in two elements. If you're a child, or you're a parent and you want your child to start karate, there is some ages are too young. So remember, everything that I discussed today is about my opinion, my experience with teaching. There will be other senseis out there that may have a different opinion. And remember, there's no right or wrong. It's what my knowledge is of this topic. So for myself, I believe the youngest age would be roughly about 4.5. Okay. I know that sounds funny, 4.5, but to start karate at such a young age, you need at my school anyway, you need a couple really important qualities that you need to be able to do. You need to have focus, so be able to have that concentration and listening skills for the young ones. So the idea of this is, and I say it with anyone training karate with myself, is if you can't stand and in one spot and listen to the instructions, then you're not going to really learn. If you're running, if your child's running, you're not going to learn. So what's the point of them training? They're not mature enough. So I often say, I have 3-year-olds that come and we do little trials or whatever it may be. We say, come back in a year's time. Now, if you want a specific age for older, I want you to ask, because I'm not sure if you're older. I do know if you are 13, 14, 15, 20, you can still learn karate. It's not too late. The best part about that is, and I'm going to tell you now, karate is not a 1 year thing. You ask any karateka when they train, you don't learn karate for 2 years and then you finish. It's a lifetime thing. That's why it's such an amazing thing. I've been doing it for 28 years. So you can start at any age. The only thing is you have to be determined to continue, and it might be a little bit difficult, but I believe as adults it's easier to pick up karate because we're able to teach more technique than a child. All right, I want to ask you guys some questions. How old are you? And if you're looking to start karate. All right, I'm going to move on. All right, I've got here. Give me one moment. All right, what do we got? I have to move all the way. These comments are all coming through. Keep coming through. All right, where are we? This one's a great one. Is it compulsory to get flexible body? So I'm assuming you're saying, do you need to be flexible to do karate? And the answer is at the start, no, because everyone has the right to train. But in your karate, it is so important to stretch. And I tell you one thing, you may start, you're a bit older and your flexibility is really bad. That's okay. You do the stances and the kicks and whatever it may be to your best ability. But if you keep stretching a little bit each day, I don't say you have to do the splits for 20 minutes and be in, heaps of pain. Just a little bit of stretching each day. And what you'll find is two things. Every day you go for a walk, you go to work, you do your training, you'll feel a bit more flexible in everything you do. And then you'll find that your stances, then you'll find that your moves, you're doing them easier. You're like, oh, why is this technique so much easier? Why is this stance so much easier? And then you start to enjoy your training more. So what I would say is flexibility is really important. It's important to start to stretch. If you haven't, in the past, that's okay. I'll tell you something. Not everyone's perfect. I don't have the 100% best flexibility. I stopped stretching when I was younger because I thought it would just stay with me forever, being able to do the splits. So I stopped. Oh, yeah, I'll be fine. And then when I got older, I was 18, 19, I had to get a coach, one-on-one coach for 4 years just on stretching. And I just had to push through the pain. Oh, it was painful, but you know what? My horse stance, all my stances, all my cutters, my kumite, I felt so good inside because I was like, yep, I've done the hard work. I'm ready to go. All right, so that's it for flexibility. Let's see, what other questions do you have? Come on, let's go. Pump in. What questions do you want to know about starting karate? If you had to type in, search right now, what would you ask? Okay. I'm looking next. We're going to go. I'm just going to work my way down with the question. Curious if you're going to teach a little more advanced karate. Fantastic question. Right now, I'm working so hard on the basics of karate. One thing that I find, and I need you to understand, I don't just teach karate. I don't just teach just to get you and get as many people. So I teach everything. I teach quality karate. It's not just to do it. It's because they are so important. And I understand it's not for you guys out there. It's not about doing one video of basics once and then tick off, yep, I know how to do it. I'll tell you why. Because if you know how to do them and you feel great in performing these techniques, the techniques start to become strong like that rather than just doing the techniques. Then later on, when I start to continue the advanced selection of techniques and cutters, then you'll be able to learn them. But if you go too fast, too quick, you're going to hit a wall and you're going to find karate too difficult. You're going to be like, I can't do this. So work on, I think, nearly 50 videos so far, and I've got one every week that's coming out, which I'd love. Every Monday, It comes out for you guys. And train them. And if you've done it, do it again. Become great at it. Become great at what you do. And then once you get to that point, then I'm going to have something special for everyone here. That's going to be the amazing part. Once we're ready to go to the whole next level, I'm building something for students around the world just for us. Okay? All right. Next, I'm going to move. Keep asking questions away. How many days do we need to split our legs? So I'm assuming you're asking how many days do we need to do the splits? Like I said, you just need to stretch. If you train maybe 3 times a week, and when this training might be a 10-minute, 20-minute session, just do the splits. Make sure you're warm. Do it 3 times each time for 40 seconds. And by the 3rd time, you will drop down lower and lower. All right, what other questions do you want to know about starting karate? All right, I've got, hello, I'm from India. I loved your previous classes. I'm so happy. I can't tell you, I do this for the passion of karate and passion of teaching others. So when I get messages saying I loved your previous classes, that's what I want to hear. And I'm going to keep working hard for you guys to hopefully really love karate just like I do. And remember, everyone, when you're on there watching videos, comment. I read all the comments. I'll get back to you. It is me. It is always, I'll always get back to my students. All right. Mystery videos. What's your name? Because you say, sir, I love from India. Thank you very much. All right. What other questions are we here? Hello to Kuldeep and Uverse. All right, I'm on lesson 5 video. Someone has mentioned, all right, I learned Heian Shodan Kata and Heian Godan Kata. I also learned Heian from you. Fantastic. Keep going. Don't just do it once. Be good at it, all right? All right, here we go. Oop, I'm trying to keep up with everyone. Keep on the messaging. Give me a second. Wow, we've got so many coming through. I'm trying to keep up. All right. When will you start your classes from basics? They're already on, so jump on the YouTube. There's so many beginner classes of basics. Go to them. They're there for you. All right, EB. Angolai. Oh, I'm trying my best to get them right. Hello, everyone. Brian says, hello, everyone. Why not 5 then? Brian asks, sometimes we get children that come in at 4.5, but the most important thing, it depends on the child, okay? If the child can't focus or listen, they have to wait till they mature, which might be a little bit later. Some students, I tell them, come back when they're 6 years of age. It just depends. All right, someone says your eyes are watering. Are you okay? Yes. It's 4 a.m. in Melbourne. I just woke up about an hour ago. I've had my coffee and I've woken up, but I'm still going to look tired. I'm doing my best. But I'm glad you noticed and that you care. All right, what other questions do you have? Hello, you have helped me learning karate. You're a legend. You're a legend for training with me. Great work. Welcome, random guy. What's your name? Come on. Self-defense is very important. Question mark. Very good. So the question here is for people that wanting to start karate, is self-defense, is it very important? Yes, it is. But I'm going to tell you the secret that no one tells you. We have applications to do our self-defense, to defend, which are very important. But more importantly, it's the confidence in yourself to get through a situation and to be safe. So if I have to explain it in this way, I grew up in a very tough area all my life. I trained karate all my life. Through karate, I built the confidence in myself to know if someone's going to throw a punch or a kick or try to hurt me, not that I'm going to do upper block. I understand it's not like that, but I'll understand how to protect myself, how to move out of the way. how to keep the correct distance between me and somebody else. And in that understanding and confidence, every time somebody came up to try to start a fight over the years now, I've never been in a fight, not because people haven't come up to me, because I've been able to stay calm. I haven't been scared and afraid. Often people target other people that are scared and afraid. They can feel it, so they target it. So with the confidence, I show I'm not scared and afraid. But I'm not also aggressive. I'm not too loud and aggressive to show, oh, yes, I'm confident. I just am very humble. And if someone comes up to me, I'm able to stay calm because I have that belief in myself that I'll be able to move out of the way and protect myself. Obviously, it takes years of training. You don't do karate for 25 minutes and then you can do self-defense. It takes years of training. But through that, building that confidence in myself, and hopefully one day you can build the confidence that you'll be able to get out of any situation. And the day that it comes, yes, it's important. A part of it is your self-defense, knowing you can defend yourself. All right, next. All right, I think I just covered learning for self-defense. Awesome. And you just need to trust me with the training. Your self-defense will come. You just need to be good at karate, yeah? All right. Here we go. I'm up to Mr. Jitta. Hello, I'm new to martial arts in general. What kind of martial arts training would you recommend? And any beginner guides that are good? I cannot go in person because of COVID. Wow. I've been at COVID on my YouTube channel. I have, if you start from the first class up, you start from your basics. I take it super slow. So you can jump on my YouTube channel, which you're obviously in. Look at my first few videos. They're not outdated. They're not going to change. They are strong karate basics for you to learn, okay? The style that I teach is Shitoryu. It's a Japanese style with a master, which is Kenwa Mabuni. And I've been training this for 28 years and still working hard to develop as well. So I pass my knowledge on to you, but I understand the levels, and my channel is perfect for you to learn from the start, especially because of COVID. All right. Hello to Heiner's World. All right. Here we go. How often should I practice karate in order to master it well? Great question. So people always ask me, how long or how many times a week should I train? So I would say my goal for you training with me is to be training for years, to be training for 10 years. And although, yes, we have our YouTube and have videos, but I have so much more to give in the next year. So much will be coming out for you. So the goal is to train for years. You could do 20 sessions a week, but can you do that for years? And the answer is no. So I feel like the best number to train and to be long-term is 2 to 3 times per week. Now, if you're doing online training, between 20 to 30 minutes, 2 times to 3 times per week. Why? If you do it once, by the time you spend a week not training, come back, the stuff that we already trained, you're going to have to retrain it again, and you're wasting time. So the idea is minimum 2 sessions. First session, you train the video, maybe 2 videos, whatever it may be. Second session, you do the same 2 videos. So you're like revising, you're making that technique better now. And then by the time you come back around after the week, you've got a really strong base to build. So we build on steps like this. You can never just jump up to there. It won't work. You need to trust me. I see so many people, they go too hard too early, and then they quit. I've got the answers. I can't tell you. I have the answers to help you get to your black belt. Okay? So you just need to trust me. 2 to 3 times a week is the best. All right. How long will you be teaching karate on YouTube? Great question. I'm still going to be teaching. I've got so much content to come out. Over this next year, I'm going to be putting out a lot of content for you guys to train with me. In the meantime, No one else knows this. So this is just you guys, and it's the first time I've ever mentioned it to any of my students around the world, is that I'm currently building a online training portal for you guys where we can build a community where you guys can talk with each other, ask each other questions, help each other out, and I can guide you every step of the way. I set you up bout by bout by bout. So, but I'm working on that. I don't do anything 50%. It has to be absolutely amazing. But in the next year, I'm going to be having so much content on YouTube. So just stick with me on YouTube, keep training, and we'll get from there. All right. Okay. What is the most important in karate? Kicking or punching? Fantastic question. So the most important thing in karate out of kicking and punching is they're 50-50. They both have such important aspects to them. We are different to other martial arts. It's not like we're better or worse. We're just different. If you look at Taekwondo, they do both, but if you look at Judo, it's more about grappling. And Jiu-Jitsu, it's more about locks on the floor and things like that. We all have pros and cons with our martial art. With karate, we have, I call it even. 50% is punching, 50% is kicking. It's important to be good at both. Obviously, punching can be easier to develop, but to do it correctly and to be strong, fast, it takes a long time to develop. Kicking, we have to work on our flexibility. That's the hardest thing. And then we add in our technique there. All right. Great questions. Keep up the questions, guys. I'll tell you now, I'm not stopping till the sun goes up behind me. I'll go on forever as long as there's questions. All right. Here we go. Moving on, we've got, when is a person too old for karate? Love it. This is probably one of the most important questions I want to talk here. For everyone that's there, that's 40 years of age, 50, 60 years of age, this is a message to you. There is no age that is too old to start karate. In fact, I find the older the students that I've ever had, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, the more enjoyment that they have found through karate. I'm going to give you one simple tip. Be patient with your body. Just because you might not be able to do what the younger ones do, it doesn't make you any less of a karateka. Everyone is in their own journey. As long as if you're 60 years old and you are working and focusing on the technical bits, not to worry about how high you can kick, but more about the technical. And that's why a lot of adults love karate, because it's so technical. It's not just run from here to there. You have to use your mind. It keeps your mind ticking, analyzing. Am I doing it correct? And then at the same time, you're using your muscles, you're getting exercise, you're building strength in your bones that maybe you haven't had for years. So what I want to say for you guys out there, this is so important. You can do it. Do not compare yourself. Don't let anyone tell you you can't. Age is not a barrier in karate, and that is why it is the most amazing sport. So many sports you can't train unless you can be young and, do a backflip or whatever it may be. Karate is a long life sport. Our master, Sensei Mabuni, he was around in his 90s before he passed away, and he trained every day up until his death, obviously before he passed away. So remember that age is not a barrier. And if you ever sometimes feel a bit down, going, I'm not feeling good about yourself, I can't do what I want you to do, message me, comment, and I'll walk you through it, okay? All right, awesome. So next, is there a specific stance a person should be able to hold for more than several minutes? So I always have a lot of fun. It's not about being in a stance for several minutes that is a goal. It's about strengthening your muscles. So we might have a challenge. The hardest stance is horse riding stance, which we call is shikodachi. I'm not going to show you today. I'll do it in one of my segments. And, I do often a lot of challenges of, how long you can hold it. And it's painful, really painful. But we're doing it to build strength in our legs. The secret for karate is everyone thinks it's, a lot of people think it's upper body, how big my muscles are up here. I started like that many years ago when I was younger. And then when I trained in Japan, the instructors, I trained with a lot of world champions, and they kept telling me, relax, relax. I was like, I am relaxed, but I need to break down a wall. And then what I learned is the power comes from your legs. The stronger your legs are, the more you can build those muscles, the stronger later when you learn the technique, all your techniques will be. Okay, fantastic. All right, guys, what do we got here? Keep chugging on these messages. I'm here with you guys. All right. Sorry, there's a lot. I'm just trying to keep up. I don't want to miss anyone's. Everyone is important. All right. Okay. I do it at least. Yos Ways? What's your name? Because I don't know. These are accounts. Is that your name? You say, I do it at least 3 times a day. If that's stretching, fantastic. Good on you. But don't stop. Keep it up. Okay, Klish. Hello, Klish. Leah Boreos. How often should I practice karate in a week? I discussed that before. I love the question. If you didn't hear my question before or answer, you'll be able to watch this later on once I finish up. But how many times a week? Just quickly, it was between 2, minimum 2. And I'm going to call it for beginners maximum 3, no more than 3. Okay, 20 to 30 minutes a class. And don't forget, ask the questions. If I've done it twice, I don't care. I'll quickly answer it for you. Hudson is very cool. Hello to you too. You're doing all my lessons right now. Awesome. Comment, ask questions. I do want to just clarify. Sometimes you'll see on my videos that you can't comment, and I'm like, please comment. That's because YouTube, for some reason, have classified some of my videos for children, and with that, they take off the comments, and I can't stop that. But what I'm going to do right now, while I'm here, I am going to, sorry guys, I'm just going to send you something. I'm going to put it on. I hope I don't lose my spot. Fantastic. I've just put my email at the bottom, the Worldwide Karate Guide at gmail.com. I would love, right now, so I can see them come through. If they come through, I'm going to give you a shout out. Send me a hello message. I'm going to put you'll be on my list, and I just send 1 email a week on a Monday, how are you going, and any updates. It's me typing, there's nothing set up, and I'm just going to keep you updated on my program. Yeah, and you're going to be the first to know about anything special that comes out or any offer that comes out before anyone else. So if you haven't yet shot me through an email to say hello, do it right now. I'm going to jump on my inbox at the Worldwide Karate Guide, and let's see what comes through. Okay, let's move on to some more questions. Nice. What's the difference between karate and mutai? Now, I can't pretend that I am an expert in every martial art. I talk a lot about what I have so much knowledge in, and that's karate. Mutai is, from what I've only just seen from afar, haven't trained it. The technical things that I can see is the stances seem more like boxing stances, more close combat, kicks, lower leg kicks, things like that. From what I can see, a major part between karate and mutai, and karate and boxing, karate is more of a defensive martial art. What does that mean? We never have our hands up close to our face, because if we do that, we're doing it knowing we're going to get hit. So it's sort of protecting. If you look at it, even a boxer, They always have their gloves. They have their hands touching their chin like that. So they get punched. They protect themselves through that, but they still are getting impact. In karate, we don't want to get punched at all, but we're not as aggressive. So what we do is we have our stance like this, okay? Now the stance like this hand will be a bit lower, but I'm just doing it so you can see. The hand instead of here is out here. This is to develop a distance so someone feels like you can't get close to me, yeah? They feel like to get close, they've got to put themselves in danger. So they have to second guess. And what it does for us, it allows us to keep this distance of safety. I know from the years of training that if you're X amount of space away from me, I know I'm safe. You know, step to the side or take a step back, have my hands out to protect. One quick tip, I'm going to tell you, I shouldn't be teaching tonight. One quick tip is when someone comes towards you, never keep your fists up. Why? That's our fighting stance. But can you see the message we're giving here? What's the message? Our message is we're here to fight. Okay? So what you do is you have your hands up. We're a defense. We don't want to be the aggressor. So hands up. This is more, I'm being relaxed. I'm not being aggressive. But you can see I've still got my hands in position. If I need to push, get out of the way or block. All right. I can't train. I'm just answering questions. All right. So just quickly, I have here, someone is in. Benjamin, how are you from New York? Boom! Benjamin from New York is on board. He just emailed me at the Worldwide Karate Guide at gmail.com. I've just put in the things. I'm so happy to have you on board, Benjamin, and I can't wait to work together with you and help you to your next stage. I have no questions on the live stream, but thank you for doing the live stream. I'm thinking about starting karate, and this is helping me. I'm so happy. And I hope, you know, one of the things is, even if you guys don't train with me, my main tip is train with somebody that you connect with. Connection is so important with an instructor to student, okay? All right, let's see anyone else. Don't forget, say hello, send me through an email. Okay, where are we up to? Back to the questions. All right. Should I go to a dojo when coronavirus has passed or over, or should I keep doing the videos? That's a great question. That can be up to you if you want to go to a dojo. What I will say is once coronavirus is over, I will have something here that's going to give you 28 years of knowledge to learn and a community of students to socialize with. So I will have everything for you that you'll be able to do at home and lead you along the way. But it is up to you. Definitely, if you want to go to dojo, find someone that you connect with, someone that has a lot of knowledge in what they do. All right. Let's move on. Great questions, by the way. Remember, if you've got any questions about you want to start karate and you want to know something, please ask away. I'm here. We've been 40 minutes. People keep going. I love it. Am I going to run out of voice? I don't think so. All right. Mary making, you're up so early in the morning and I'm here at night, 11:27. So opposite, I know. You know, this is the thing. This is why I'm doing this, because I know at my dojo, my school is full. I have 300 students, but I can't teach any more there because there's only so many hours in the day. Yeah. And I love the fact that I can be here in Melbourne, Australia, and it's 4 a.m. and I can have a chat with people in India, Bangladesh, New York, Pakistan, California. And to me, it's about teaching as many people around the world karate. And so they hopefully get what I get out of it. All right. If I had a bell, ding, 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 I'm going to call it. I've got 2 more people in on the emails. Let me say hello. We've got Aaron. Welcome on board, Aaron. Awesome. Thank you so much for the email. And hopefully I'm going to help you get to your black belt. And we've got Hudson. He's an 11-year-old trying to learn karate for self-defense. Fantastic. I found your YouTube channel right away when I searched up self-defense karate and looked at different channels, and none of them came up as good as your channel. This has helped me, and I learned so much already. Hudson, let me tell you, if you think you've learned so much already, wait till you keep going, because I'm gonna help. I'm gonna change the way you see karate. I'm gonna be there every step of the way. Thank you so much. Don't forget, everyone else, shoot me through a message. I'm gonna give you a big shout out, the worldwide karate guide at gmail.com. Remember, my goal, I want you to email me. Play hockey, but I'm doing your lessons for self-defense, and I think it's paying off. Yes, we call this, I want to say, it's called cross-training, where you do two sports and they help each other. It can be done. So if you are doing another sport and you're thinking about doing karate and can I do both? Yes, karate will help with your focus, and then that will also help into your other sport with hockey. So fantastic. All right. Sir, do you know about Cobra Kai? Yes, I do know about. I actually started karate in 1992. And I started because I watched The Karate Kid and Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan and Jet Li. These were my idols growing up. And when Cobra Kai came out, I was a bit questionable, going, is it going to be good? And I loved it. And you know what I love the most part about it? That it's spreading the word of karate. Is the karate amazing in the show? No, it's not great, but it doesn't matter because it's spreading the world. People are wanting to learn karate because of it, and that's fantastic. All right. Now, I'm going to go on. More questions. And remember, listen out. You might hear a question that you might not have thought of before. All right, next question. I want to learn how to have strong kick. What are some exercises I could do? All right, I'm going to keep this simple for everyone. And I know you're not going to be happy because I can give you all these exercises in the gym. The first thing you need to do for a strong kick is your leg needs to really understand, your muscles need to understand what a kick is. And the only way, traditional Japanese style, is to do 2 or 3 times a week, 50 kicks each day. And your hamstrings will pull up sore. And each time you do them, try to get a bit faster. Stage 1 of building strength is getting the muscle used to the technique. There's no point doing specific strength exercises if your muscle does not understand how to kick and how the hamstrings need to work. And I'm telling you this from experience. Do you want to know one of my weaknesses when I was younger? I never kicked because my flexibility wasn't great. So I ignored them. I just did punches. I was so strong. But I always said to my sensei, my legs are sore today. I'm not going to kick. And he'd be like, okay. And then when I was 18, I needed to win the Australian Championships. And the only way I could with kata was to get my kicks better. And they were so bad because of my flexibility. And as I said in the past, I had a personal coach for flexibility for 4 years just so I could kick properly. So if you're also doing kicking, I can't do it right now. I'm not going to do any training right now, but trust me, repetition for you. All right. Ding, 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 ding. I've got more people here in the Gmail. Here we go. We've got Mr. Zachary. Welcome. I've been learning karate for 3 months for self-defense. I'd like to say thank you. Your training not only taught me invaluable tools for protection, but also boosted my confidence and attitude tenfold. I get excited. I'm like this all the time with all my students, by the way. I'm also very appreciative about you picking the best time for your students to watch live stream rather than any time. I hope your viewer base grows. I appreciate it. And you know what? 4 a.m., who cares? I'll do whatever. If I have to spend 24 hours up just to teach my students, I'm going to do it. Fantastic. I'm going to go back. Keep sending in. I'm loving it. You guys are making me happy. Mary making in the edits. You finally messaged. Hi. It is Jannatul. Welcome from Bangladesh. Awesome. Great to have you on board. You've already on my emailing list. Great to have you there. I'm glad you're here. All right, we've got Super Trick. Hello. It's good question for maybe some of you guys out there. Maybe it's a little silly, but the show Cobra Kai on Netflix, hopefully you've heard of it. Yes, I have. It really makes me want to learn karate, but I'm really sad the dojos are closed right now. I'm not sure which type of martial art is right for me, but karate seems the way to go. Awesome. I'm going to say this. Don't wait for the dojos to open, because with coronavirus, it's going to take a long time. Once they open, you can go there, but that doesn't mean you can start now. If you jump on my Worldwide Karate Guide channel, I have it from the day one, basic. If you just walked into a dojo, what you would learn on the first day, I've got it there for you. And you can practice, and there's about 50 videos, and I have a new video each week. Now, you can do the old ones. Everything is still great. It's not outdated. It's exactly what I would do every time a student comes into my dojo. That's what I would teach. So start now. Start developing and see where you go from there. And when coronavirus is finished, you can jump into a dojo if you want. All right. Next, I've got another guy or lady. Here we go. Angola. I'm very excited. I'll tell you why. Angolai from Italy. I love your program. I've already learned something from your videos and YouTube. Keep updating us. I will. I'm going to tell you, from Green, White, and Red from Italy. My parents were both born in Italy, and they came to Australia when they were 6 years old. My grandparents, my nonni, came to Australia for a better life, for work. And so my name, James Giuliano, Italian heritage. And I went to Italy every year for 5 years. When I was 19, I wanted to win the Italian Open Championships. It was my biggest competition for myself. And because of my heritage, it just meant so much. So every year I would go to a town near Bari. I would train with a maestro, a teacher, sensei, and I did not stop for 5 years till I won that championships. On the fifth, you give up. Nothing comes straight away, but hard work pays off. So welcome, and any of my Italian members, auguri ciao. All right, and here we go. Random guy. I still don't know your name, but welcome and thank you for jumping on. I'll keep you updated with everything I do. All right, more questions. It's been 49 minutes. I don't think I've stopped speaking for 49 minutes. Let's see what else we got. These questions keep coming. All right. I'm up. Salvesh, love from India. Welcome. All right. What else we got? Josie, you do great. You do great. Keep making more karate videos because I'm trying to learn. I'll do it. You just need to train. Don't forget, guys, send me an email at theworldwidekarateguide@gmail.com. I'll chuck it in the comments again. Jump on so I can keep you updated. Just once a week, it's me writing a letter saying hello and letting you know how my week's been and checking in on you and giving you updates. All right, so jump in. I'm going to give you a big shout out. Next, let's go. Some awesome questions. What is the difference between karate and kung fu and martial art? All right. So, like I said, I will never, tell you something I don't know. I won't give you an answer just to make something up. I'll tell you my understanding. The difference between karate and kung fu. It's so funny because I started karate, but I actually used to watch Jackie Chan. Who knows Jackie Chan here? He was one of my favorite martial artists when I was a child, and he used to do all these kung fu, karate movies. And from what I could tell, I've never trained kung fu, but you can see it's quite soft and fluid with all the techniques. I was going to try and show you, but I don't train it. But soft and fluid with karate, there are soft and beautiful techniques, but it's a bit more rigid and strong. Not one is better than the other. They're just different. I would recommend, if you want to watch, go look up throwing a chair at him, or 20 guys are jumping and he uses things around him to be able to defend. And you can see he attacks, but only as a defense. That's what I believe in. All right. And when you say martial arts, just so you know, is just the word for all the different types of karate, kung fu, boxing, taekwondo. So martial arts isn't a specific type of training. It's a group. It's one in all. Okay, so that's the difference between martial arts, karate, and kung fu. All right. Should I learn only one of them, or can I learn 3 of them, including boxing? I'd say this, and this is really important. You can learn 3, but ask yourself the question: in life, do you want to know everything and not be good at it, or do you want to know 1 or 2 things and be absolutely amazing at it? And it comes down to quality. So if you want to do more than one martial art, okay, but you can only do 1 at a time, okay? And when I say 1 at a time, you need to train karate or boxing for years. And once you're really good at it, then you can add on the boxing and train at the same time. But if you're trying to learn the basics of both martial arts at the same time, they will affect each other and you won't be good at either, okay? I hope that answered your question, but great question. Don't forget, guys, send me an email so I can keep you in contact with everything I do. Okay, moving on. I've been trying to learn karate from the video. Awesome. Sometimes it can take you time. It can be a bit difficult. The trick is, don't be in a rush. Sometimes you pause it and you practice something that I've asked you to do and fix up. And then you press play, or you do the video more than once. Yeah? All right. Next. Benjamin. You're from New York. Yeah, I've no credit. Yeah, I got your email. Awesome. I'm so happy that you shot through an email. Can you keep this live session on YouTube, please? I can't keep watching right now because of the network that I'm facing. I'd like to watch it later. Yes, I will keep this on so you can come back. I'll keep the live feed. You can get any information that you need from this if you have to go. All right. Sending the email. Zachary, I've got your email. Awesome. Great work. Janelle, hello. Jump on. Shoot me an email. Say hello. All right. What else we got? Hafiza. I hope I pronounced that correct. Please tell when live will come in Pakistan. So when you mean by live, I'm assuming I'm doing the live stream for training. So a big thing for you guys also is that I will, not straight away, I've got a 10-part series. I'm giving you so much new content to work. And at the end of that 10-part series, I'm going to actually run a live training session, a Zoom. I'm going to run a live training session Zoom free for you guys so we can all meet each other and we can do a session together. Guess what? I'm going to have to go to my dojo at about 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, just like I've done. At least here I'm at home. But I'll do it in the morning. If it's the best time for you to train, I will do it. If you want that, if you want me to let you know specifically when that's on, because it's only going to go out to my members that are emailing me, I need you to send me an email now at the Worldwide Karate Guide. It's on one of the comments. You can copy and paste it at gmail.com. Just say hello. You jump on the list, and when that live session comes, you will be the first. There will be limited amount of people I'm going to allow to attend. So if you want to be the first to know, shoot me through an email now, and you'll be there. All right. Where are we up to? And things coming through that. All right, we've got Blue Blood. Hi, hello, Joseph. How you going? You're a black belt. fantastic. I'm glad you're here as well. Welcome to anyone that's new, that's just jumped on as well. There might have been questions that have already been answered, but I want you to ask a question. What is the most important question to you about starting karate? If you want to start karate, what's the question you want to know? That's what I'm here for. All right. How do you send money? I don't ask for any money, so you don't need to worry about that at this stage. Who cares? Just learn karate from my YouTube channel, and let's keep in contact. I'm a big fan from Daniel. I'm still at part 2 learning kata. Yeah. You don't need to worry. Take your time. You know, students come to me, Sensei, I know all the katas. And I always say, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to treat you like you're my student at my dojo that I taught, say, on Monday and Tuesday. I look at them in the eyes and I tell you this. I don't care how much you know. I care how well you do it. Karate is about quality and being good. And if you can learn this and become in your mindset, everything you will do will be at a high level. And what you'll find is people, and it takes years to develop, but people will always come up to you and go, how come what you do, like you're inspirational, you work so hard, you're really good at this, and it's the mindset that anything I do, I don't do anything half-hearted. Look at this. I don't have this at, when it's easy for me at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because I know that's not the best thing. And same with you. If it takes you time to get through the kata, don't rush. Feel confident before you move to the next step. Great. All right. Whereas Alon, hello, how are you? How you going? Josie is turning 11 in August. Oh, nice. You're still 10 though. Come on. All right, good work. Keep training. Hanson's, yep. Thank you. No worries. Mary, making edits from Bangladesh. Loving the classes. Thank you. That piano man, I've seen a couple of messages of this guy. Now, can I just say, on this YouTube, I think we have 51,000 subscribers, and I want to get that up. I want to impact as many people. So the idea is to get to 100,000. That's my next goal. I go doubles every time. Now, what I want you to know is every day I check all the comments. No one else checks them. I check them, and I'm the one responding. So the piano man, I've seen a couple of your responses, so I'm glad that you're a part of it. And the Cobra Kai wants you to, makes you learn. And that's the thing is with karate, you need to find inspiration. And Cobra Kai, for a lot of people, have been inspiration. Oh, I got my bell. Ding, ding, ding. Who else is on here? I've just got an email at theworldwidekarateguide@gmail.com. All right. Hello, Sensei. Aman. Thank you a lot. I'll let you know specifically when it's available. You'll be one of the first to know. Thank you for shooting your email. All right, next. Let's get through this. Super trick. You're Italian? Wow. I am Italian, but I'm Australian. You can hear my voice is quite Australian, but my heritage, my background of my parents is Italian, and Italy is a second home to me. I normally, before COVID, I'd go to Italy once a year to visit family and train. I was in Tuscany last year, right before COVID, the year before, sorry. Okay, what else we got? What else questions do you have about starting karate? I need some questions. All right. Sorry, random guy. I'm going through this. I've been going for an hour now. I forgot, I didn't get your name, but don't worry, we'll get there. How many black belts do I teach? Well, we've taught hundreds of black belts over the years, and currently I've got about 30 brown black bars that are training for their black belt. I will say this, it does take time. Yeah, we don't give belts. If you go to a school and they say we get your karate belt in 2 years, you got to ask yourself, what's their goal? Is it to give you the best quality karate training, or just to get you to the belt to make you happy? We don't give belts away for free. Sometimes students come up, Sensei, but I train hard. That's fantastic, but you're not ready to go for your grading. It's as simple as that. And when you are ready, you will go. But then the day comes where I go, you're ready. They know it. They know what it means. It means something. It just doesn't mean they're getting the tick because they just did a couple moves, All right. Okay. I'm from Croatia. Welcome, Carlo from Croatia. Awesome. How can I kick with leg higher? That comes down to your flexibility. Okay. So you need to stretch more and more often. So maybe if you really want it, you stretch 3 to 4 times. Do the splits and do hamstring stretches. I'm not going to go over the kicks now, but a lot of the kicks, it's all about lifting your knee up high at the start. If you lift your knee high, you lift it low, your kick can only go so high. So if you lift your knee as high as you can and you've got the flexibility, your kick can go higher. All right. I want to learn karate for a project to protect yourself from stupids. Yep. Awesome. I think we all do that. We want to make sure that we're confident that we can defend ourselves. So welcome. Jump onto my channel and start training because that's what we're doing. All right. Who are my karate idols? My karate idols, I'll be quick. Bruce Lee. You'll see in one of my dojo that I teach, I have a huge mural of Bruce Lee up there. Jackie Chan and Jet Li. All right, next. Nice. Michael, welcome, Michael. I have chronic kidney disease and I'm starting karate for my body discipline and healing. Fantastic. Remember, take your time, be patient, and let your body catch up, and you can definitely build that strength, and that will help you. How long does it take to master each lesson? Great question. Yeah, realistically, I'm going to be honest with you. You need to do it 2 to 3 times, and each time you need to really do the repetition in the techniques, okay? But let me say this, I'm still training. I still practice my punches, my blocks. So you ask, can I master it? You can be very, very good at it, but we always can get better. See, that's the thing. There's always a way. I watched a video the other day, world champion that I know, and from Japan, and she was practicing a punch. She'd been training, she was world champion. She was still analyzing how she could punch better with her shoulder, her arm, all different elements. So remember, we always are developing in karate. That's the best part about it. All right. What do we've got? We've got Raghav. How can I make my kick higher? We covered that, so you can watch this again. And I have all the information. Thank you so much. See you at the Zoom class from Carlo. Awesome, Carlo. Great to have you on board. Remember, anyone, if you want to jump and get an invite for my Zoom class, email me now. I've got it up. I'm watching. I'm going to finish up soon, guys. I'm going to be for another 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and then I'm going to finish up. But next, we've got Iron Man. I love it. Iron Man, I've seen you around a lot. Do you know karate pressure point technique? I would say we don't do a lot in karate with pressure points around the body. We do, with wrist grabs and trying to get out of wrist grabs, points to press. But what I would say with karate, we don't go in all the body pressure points. That isn't specific to karate. Okay, Michael, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, and Jet Li are great. Tell me about it. We're going to finish up really soon. So anyone, just the last time, because I'm not going to do a Q&A for a bit. If you want to be invited to my Zoom session, live Zoom session, and every Monday I send out a message to my students about update, just how I'm going, checking in on everybody. I want you to send an email right now. We've only got 3 minutes to go at the worldwidekarateguide@gmail.com. I've just put it there. Copy and paste it. Send me a message. Just say hello, and then I'll have you there, and I'm going to let you know, keep you updated. And a part of our community, the best part about karate is getting to meet people. We get to meet people around the world. All right. We're getting close to the end. So the best way to learn karate is by practicing every week to find the best way to execute the form of strike within the realm of efficiency while training your body to be flexible and durable. That is exactly correct. Great work, Zachary. Can older age like 40s focus on his practice and be flexible enough to make the leg split? Look, I think at that age, it's very difficult to get into the leg split unless you're already flexible. So it all depends on your starting point. If you're nearly there, yes. If you're not, I don't think you're going to get to the splits at 40. You might. There's some things out on YouTube which are totally crap about learn how to do the splits in 30 days and do this. I'm telling you now, I've done everything and I can't get down all the way because I stopped stretching at one point in time in my life and it affected me. I've been trying to fight it back ever since, but I still haven't been able to get down into the splits again. But I'm going to tell you the good news. For any 40-year-olds out there, you don't need to do the splits to do karate. Yes, it helps to be that flexible, but that is only one element of karate. There is 1,000 more important things than doing the splits, okay? I think the split's good to show off, good to like, yeah, I can do this, but yes, it helps with your flexibility, but after that, that's it. There's many more important things like focus and your technique. That's what you want to be doing. It doesn't matter what age. All right, nearly there. Well, my karate idols are from Harry, making my karate idols are Jackie Chan and Sensei James. Boom! Awesome. Well, I'll tell you now, I'm going to keep trying my best to inspire you and keep you all the way through your journey in this training karate. It's going to be life-changing. I see a lot of people talk stuff on try to get people to join in that. And look, I'm just telling you the truth. Sticking to this karate, training with me on this journey is going to change your life for the better. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to feel good inside. You're going to be strong up here. There's so many great parts about it. All right, John, we're just about to finish. I am new in karate. Can you tell me some basic tips? Oh, I have a whole YouTube channel, the Worldwide Karate Guide, based on all the first basic tips and the first basics I teach all students that walk into my dojo. So jump on there and learn there. There's nothing more. There aren't any other secrets. I teach exactly what you've asked this question. I haven't answered it, but I'll answer it now. I have a 10-part series, as you can see, coming out once a week. At the end of that 10-part series, I will be sending only my people that I have on email. They will be getting a specific invite to the live class at the end of that 10-part series. So in the meantime, you need to train. Don't just wait for that, because I'll say this: if you join my Zoom session and you don't have a strong basic knowledge, you're not going to enjoy it as much, and I won't be able to teach you as much. So over the next few weeks, whatever it is, train, develop yourself, and then when we have our session, you'll be able to enjoy and keep up with what I'm going to teach. All right, last two. I'm currently practicing flexibility. I got a 80lb hanging bag. I maintain bike regularly for endurance and exercise. I'm 37 and time to turn my life around. That's it. You know what I would say? I'm going to give you, Michael, I'm going to give you one bit of advice before I finish. Have a routine. You're going to turn your life around. I know it. I can see it. But you need to have a routine. And if that means you have to write it down and go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you tick the boxes off, sometimes you might overpush yourself. And if you do, you can't keep up, that's okay. All I want you to do is drop it back a bit. But as long as you have a routine of every day what you're going to do with your exercise and training, you will find quite quickly things will start turning around for you. So great work, Michael. All right, Leah, you really helped me with karate and focus. Thank you so much. You're my karate idol. Makes me feel so good about that. And I'm so glad that I can be some of your idols and hopefully take you through always through to the next level. Okay. All right. I know merrymaking. I'm sorry, but I have so many people that I'm talking, and I'm going to call Ifat. Okay. Its pronunciation is Ifat. No, there's a H there. Ifaf. Bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna go, guys. 5:12 a.m. I'm gonna get another hour sleep, wake up, and then get back to my routine for the day. I hope you had a great time. I'm thankful for you coming. I'm gonna keep this up. You'll be able to watch this again if you want to learn anything and go through the live feed. Jump on all my videos, watch them, comment, make sure you subscribe, be a part of the journey, and let's get this done. I'm Sensei James, and this is the Worldwide Karate Guide.